Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at East Carter High School for this year's Big 3 Athletics Softball Showcase. I'm here. I'm Austin Bradley with Brody Moore here. I've got him with me on for, I think, 2 games, isn't it?
No, just the one.
Just the one game.
The first game.
Either way, we're happy to have him here with us. We've got 4 games lined up for you today, starting at 1 o'clock. We're going to have Van Buren versus taking on Donovan. And then Alton will battle with Neely Bill, followed by Greenville and Van Buren. And then Twin Rivers and Alton in for a good day of softball for you today. Happy to be here. And you got anything for us?
No, it's a great way to kick off the softball season. Great event, always put on here down here at East Carter. So this is a great way to get us started.
Exactly. We're here. Just some schools are just starting school this last Monday.
Mm-hmm.
They're already in the swing of athletics, and we're happy to be here to support them. All right, guys, we're going to take you over to our sponsors now here from Dog Pack Media.
Welcome to Dog Pack Media Live. Andy Earls here, your owner-operator. I just want to say thank you for tuning in with us and for all the support. This is year 2 of Dog Pack Media. We're excited to bring it to you week in and week out. We also want to say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors that you're about to see in this ad video. We will be back with a live game action shortly, and we hope you enjoy this production. Dog Pack Media. Your primary sponsor for the 2nd consecutive season is Griffin Log Homes out of Van Buren, Missouri. They design and build custom log homes for you to create years of memories. They carry many different colors and styles of cultured stone at a very fair price. And they also sell 8-inch tongue and groove log beams and Sashco log and timber strains. Let them be your one-stop shop for all your log home needs. Reach out to the wonderful Griffin family at 573-323-4996. Primary sponsor, Mossy Oak Properties and Mossy Oak Realty. The exclusiveness of our network, combined with mandatory training programs such as Certified Land Specialist accreditation, as well as many other marketing and online service outlets, will ensure that not only do your properties receive the maximum amount of exposure to the world, but your agents are the best in the business. We will continue to stay educated, informed, and most importantly, keep your best interest in mind. 573-712-2252 or www.mozarkrealestate.com. Hey guys, I love bringing the Dog Pack Media live streams to you in my spare time, but when I'm not here, I'm working at Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Been selling cars for 15 years now and love the opportunity to earn your business. We have 4 lots full of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and the majority of these are backed by a lifetime warranty at no charge to you. Come see me at Baldwin Chevrolet or call me directly at 501-413-9715. I look forward to seeing you. A big shout out to DeWolf Accounting and Tax Services LLC out of Van Buren, Missouri for the support with their 2021-22 Running with the Pack sponsorship package. This is their 2nd straight year of supporting and sponsoring us at Dog Pack Media. Please give these fine local folks a call at 573-323-4789 or 573-870-0420 for all your accounting and tax service needs. Thank you again, DeWolf Accounting and Tax Services LLC. Kellen Hoagland would like to invite everyone out to Crude Oil Essentials in Van Buren, Missouri. Health and wellness store that includes workout gear like top brand Zaya, handcrafted self-care products and cleaning products, wellness teas, supplements for the entire family, tanning, and essential oils. Don't forget, they have morning and evening yoga classes. Crude Oil Essentials, Van Buren, Missouri. It's year 2 of Dog Pack Media Live, and it's year 2 of Robbie Burke and the fine staff at Main Street Market sponsoring us. We sincerely appreciate those guys at Main Street Market. They're in Van Buren, Missouri. They have everything. If you want fuel, they've got it. If you want on-the-go hot breakfast and lunch, they've got it. What about deli? Sure. Service meat shop and all the groceries you could possibly ask for. Hours of operation from 6 to 9. Family-owned, operated since 2009. Everyone at Dog Pack Media wants to give a big thank you to DeWolf Construction LLC for their sponsorship of our 2021-22 live streaming season. This is the 2nd straight year of support from this outstanding local business. Whether it's residential or commercial, this is the company to call. They are your local roofers and work with remodeling or building anew from scratch. Give them a call at 573-323-4789. DeWolf Construction LLC, Van Buren, Missouri. Dogpack Media is a Redline Media Alliance company. Redline also operates the award-winning Corning Sports Report, Arkansas's #1 viewed high school sports streaming company, Alton Sports Network, and our beloved Dogpack Media. New to this season for Redline is the addition of Summersville Wildcats Live. If you or your high school would like information from Redline about live streaming an event near you, simply reach out to myself, Andy Earls, at 501-413-9715. Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. If yourself, your group, or your business is looking for decals, well, look no further. Drop Dead Decals is your one-stop shop for all things decals. Monograms of all sizes, colors, and designs, fridge and magnet decals, car decals, and anything else you can imagine decal-wise. Owner Hannah Eddy has great customer service and is eager to get going on your next decal project. Find them on Facebook and send them a message with your ideas, wants, and needs. Drop Dead Decals. Hey, don't forget that select Dogpack Media live streams will be seen on our Redline Media Alliance YouTube channel this season. Watch on your big screen from the comfort of your home with a smart TV and the YouTube app. Added advantage over Facebook like pausing and rewinding live events. Make sure to click that subscribe to our Redline Media Alliance YouTube channel. Let's go Dogs. Van Buren R1 School District app. Van Buren School District? Yeah, they got an app for that. In fact, they have a brand new app with a revamped look. It's everything Van Buren in your pocket. Documents, events, staff directory, alerts, and more. Download on the Apple App Store or get it on Google Play. Van Buren R1 School District app. As we record this ad, Dogpack Media Facebook page is up to a whopping 1,500 followers in less than one full year. That is incredible considering the population in the Van Buren city limits. We sincerely appreciate our loyal fan support of not only us, but of these hardworking Bulldog and Lady Dog athletes. Our streams have been seen by many scouts and college coaches, so let's keep this momentum going into our second year. Help us share these feeds and make sure to like and follow us. Let's go Dogs. Hey guys, subscribe to our very own Austin Bradley's College Basketball Insider channel on YouTube. Austin and his passion and knowledge of college basketball shine through on this channel week in and week out. Weekly posts, bracket breakdowns, and much more analysis from Austin can be seen and even discussed on this channel by commenting with Austin on the chat feature each week. College Basketball Insider with Austin Bradley on YouTube. It is never too late to become a sponsor here with us at Dogpack Media. When you sponsor, you aren't just supporting these people who support Van Buren Athletics. You're supporting these young men and women who work so hard and represent the Bulldogs in a manner that we can all be proud of. If you have questions about becoming a sponsor, please feel free to contact us on our Facebook page or reach out to myself, Andy Earls, at 501-413-9715. Let's go Dogs. Thank you to all of our sponsors from all of us at Dogpack Media. And thank you to the viewers for sticking with us through this sponsor video. Your live production will be back shortly.
here at the 2021 Big 3 Athletics Softball Showcase. Again, here we got 4 games on tap for you today. Van Buren will take on Doniphan to start the day, followed by Alton and Neelyville. Then Greenville and Van Buren and Twin Rivers and Alton will take us home tonight at 5:30. Obviously, I guess depending on how fast or slow these games go by. Happy to be here for you. Bringing everybody some high school softball. You know, that's what we're here for. To get these kids seen, to get these kids noticed. That's our job here. And as long as we're doing that, and as long as these kids are finally getting some recognition, then I think we're doing a good job. So I appreciate everybody being here. I'm gonna kind of turn it over to Brody here, kind of let him tell you a little bit about himself. And they say he's a pretty big deal down around this area. So I'll kick it over to you.
Yeah, I'm Brody Moore. I'm junior high and high school assistant basketball coach at Twin Rivers, and been doing that for a few years now. And just love anything to do with any sport, really, and helping Andy out and getting these kids noticed around this area is a big deal for some of these kids and puts them on the spotlight for getting scholarships and stuff like that. So this is a great opportunity for us to spotlight them.
So I hear you've been doing it for a few years now, you say. So, like, are you going to head coach anywhere ever? Or
yeah, I'm going to see Central Memphis University right now and get my middle school teaching degree, and then hope to be a head coach soon in the future.
Okay, so you coach boys or girls?
Boys.
Boys.
Yeah.
Okay. I've coached both, and there is a difference.
Yes.
and I don't mean that in a rude way. That's just there is a difference. I've coached baseball and basketball both, and coached girls basketball and boys baseball. And I mean, obviously it's boys baseball, but and there was a difference. I mean, I enjoyed both teams, but you got the lineup for us here. It looks like we're gonna maybe get started here. They're warming up. They got they've got Maya Gillespie on the on-deck circle waiting for the pitcher to be warmed up. You want to take us through the lineup?
Yeah, the lineup for Van Buren we got today is we got Ella Wilbanks. She's going to be leading off for us, playing shortstop for Van Buren. Then we're going to head over to Olivia Brown. She's going to be playing third today. Then we got Scarlett Alcorn. She's going to be pitching today for Van Buren, and she's supposed to be really tough on the mound and hard to hit against. Then behind the plate today, catching Scarlett Alcorn, we'll have Hadley Grassam. And then DH today will be Madison Powell. Then we got Maya Gillespie at first, Addison Lewis down at second, Kylie Love down in right field, and Olivia Christensen in center. And then we'll have Audrey Briesler out in left field.
Okay, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Here we go. We're going to start up. Ella Wilbanks is a worker. I saw her play basketball last year. She works hard. I'm sure it's going to be nothing different here tonight, or here today, I guess, playing in this softball game. It looks like we are about to kick it off here at the 2021 Victory Athletics Softball Showcase. It's Van Buren and Doniphan coming up right now. And that is going to be a little low and outside for ball one. 1-0 is the count. Start us off here. As she will step back into the box and await the pitch. And that's a perfect pitch. She watched it go by. It's 1-1 is the count here early on. And it is lined into the gap. And she is going to get a single, a leadoff base hit now for Ella. Now we're on Doniphan's side here.
Cindy Speck.
Yeah, Cindy Speck. You have a lineup for Doniphan. She shows bunt, tries to steal, and she does. After it's thrown away by the catcher.
It's on the right side there.
It's on the right. Is it the lineup?
No, I don't got a lineup for Doniphan.
Okay, they're not cool. I'm joking. That's a joke. Please don't sue me. She shows bunt. She tries to steal third, and she will just steal third as they're going to let her have it here, and she has now stolen second and third. The last throw down kind of got away from them. Could have had third there, opted not to, took it on the next pitch, and we have a count of now 1-1. And she is also showing bunt, but history shows me she's not actually going to bunt. Oh, she is going to bunt. That's a nice bunt. And she will be thrown out at first, but the run will score with the count is 1-2. With one out and one scored. And a high ball there is 2-2. And a hard liner. To first, she'll take it, and it will give up another score there as another RBI sacrifice for the Doniphan Donettes, and they take a 2-0 lead here in the first inning with just one out. 2 outs, I guess that makes now. And a called strike there. Does that count 2-2? It can't be.
No, it's 1-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
1-1, make that 2-1. And a nice pitch there. Looking at it, it's 2-2 now, with 2 outs and 2 scored. And it's fouled back. It will stay 2-2. That's going to shake our backstop camera there. Give it a little rattle. I think it's okay, though. And she will strike out swinging. It's 2-0 here headed to the bottom of the first. In Van Buren and Doniphan. Van Buren will have Ella Wilbanks, Olivia Brown, and Scarlett Alcorn ahead of them here in the first inning. Again, we thank everybody for joining us here at the 2021 Big 3 Athletic Softball Showcase, put on by East Carter. They're the Redbirds. They will not have a game until tomorrow. Unfortunately, we will not be here, but we got 4 on tap for you today. We're excited to be here. I got Brody Moore beside me, and we are here. And Brody, if I get talking too much, you just tell me to shut up, and you start saying whatever you want.
Hey, you and Andy say the same thing.
Now, our next broadcast will be Monday at Alton. We'll have a baseball game at Alton. So, be ready to tune into that come Monday evening. We have 3 games on tap for you next week. We have 1 at Van Buren, 1 at Alton, and then we will end the week on Thursday with a volleyball game at Summersville. So, busy week for us next week. No days off, I guess. It's a nice toasty day outside. Nice 90. They say it's 91. I think it may be 991. Ella Wilbanks will lead it off. And a nice pitch there. Thrown straight down the chute for her. She showed bunt, decided not to, and she's down 0-1 in the count. Here we go. And a hard liner. It gets past her. She will get there, and she will be up on first. With Olivia Brown, the third baseman coming to the third base woman coming to the plate. She shows bunt. Ella Wilbanks will steal second after I.
That would be a wild pitch, and the runner at first would have reached on an error there by the shortstop on the base hit.
Was it an error? I thought it just got by her.
It hit her glove.
Foul ball that's coming. Not caught. I thought that was coming directly at my face. And it's 0-1. It was a high foul ball. As it is 1-2 now. The count for Olivia. No, it's 1-1. That thing is solid hit. She'll tag up from second, and she'll be in at third. One away. Nice strike, and it's 0-1 with a runner on third. Fouled back, 0-2. That one's hit up. And she will drop it. Here we go. Wilbanks will score. She's going to second, and she is safe. Now that would be an error.
Yes.
She'll reach second on an error by the left fielder. It's 2-1 now. Van Buren has scored. With one out and one runner on second. Hard liner up the middle. They're going to send her. Well, they thought about sending her home. She's going to ease up, and there are runners at the corners now with one out, and it's 2-1 Donovan. She will just take second there. That'll be a stolen base. She's just up on second after a good pitch there. And that will be runners at second and third now. It's 0-1 with one out. 0-2 and a swing and a miss. Fouled up. And it's out of play. Still 0-2. And it's a high ball, 1-2. 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and it's 1. Or no, that's a strikeout there. Strikeout of number 22, Haley Graham. No, number 23, Madison Powell. And that's a strike. I think she may have foul tipped it, though. And that's a strike. 0-2. With 2 outs. 2-1. And a high pitch there, and it's 1-2. Foul ball hit the catcher's helmet. That can ring your bell. And strikes out, drop third pitch, drop third strike, but we'll get her out at first. And that will end the inning, and it's 2-1 in favor of the Doniphan Donettes.
I believe so. If they're not 7, then they're 6.
Yeah. I got you. Andy saying you're on. I was taking my headset off. I've got, like, sweat all over the place. It's kind of gross. So I was taking it off to kind of cool down for a little bit. There you see. I'm Austin Bradley. He's Brody Moore. We're here for the first of 4 games today here at the 2021 Big 3 Athletics Softball Showcase. This is a 2-day event. We will be here for one of the 2 days, obviously that day being today. We're excited to be here. Got some great softball action. I believe Brody's only going to be able to be here for a game. That music is going to get us thrown off of the entire system. Brody will be here for one of the games. I'll be with you for all 4 to this evening, into this evening, I guess. With the game starting at 1, 2:30, 4, and 5:30. So about an hour and a half apart. We'll see how it goes. And as we head to the top of the second inning, with Doniphan on top, 2-1. And it'll get through to the backstop, 1-0. And it will be a liner to the or ground ball to the shortstop, but she got out. It's a 6-3 first out here in the second inning. 1-1 the count. It's fouled back, and it is 1-2. And it's hit hard, and she won't be able to get to it. She runs through one, will take two. She will hold up at 2, and she is standing on second. Swing and a miss. 0-1. High ball. And she will think about it, but she will retreat back to second. And she will take that one looking, and it's 1-2. And she will strike her out. There you see the replay there. Andy Earls, best in the business. 2 outs. Runner on second. It's 2-1 in the second inning. Here we go. And a nice pitch to the left-handed batter. Number 3. Swing. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Low ball, it's 2-2. Strike 3. She will sit her down, and it is 2-1. Headed to the bottom of the second inning. Donovan leads Van Buren here at the 2021 Big 3 Athletics Softball Showcase. Let's take a look here and see who all is watching with us, if there's anybody watching. If you are watching, tell us where you're watching from, who you're watching for. Brandon Brawley says play ball. That is what they're doing. I can smart off because I know him. Brandon, nice to see you watching today, man. We appreciate your support. Here, let's go over to the Dog Pack Media page and see if they're saying anything on there. This is Van Buren baseball or softball more than anything else. So.
How you guys doing today?
We're doing well. How are you?
Good. Just a little different. You probably don't do basketball, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I can do about anything.
Yeah. They're saying anything on anything else. You're just a sports nut, kind of like me.
Right, yeah.
We're looking. We are.
We're doing well. How
we're looking here at the monitor. There, he put us back on it. We're trying to find some engagement. Is what we're doing. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. I'm gonna be in so much trouble, but that's okay. That's okay. He likes me. We're gonna head to the bottom of the second inning. We're looking. We are. Oh, a swing and a miss. Kind of just a choppy swing there. Not. I mean, it happens. Here, 0-2. And a ball. I believe there was a ball outside. It's 1-2. With number 7, Addison Lewis. At the plate, she swings, she misses, and it's a strikeout. And it is first out of the bottom of the second inning. Andy's got the replay for you. And it's a high ball taken 0-1. Or 1-0. Goodness gracious. They need to fire me. There it's 1-1. Here's the Alton Comets pulling behind us. And it's a 1-2 count. And she will strike her out for 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. 0-1. Fouled back. 0-2 into the road. And it's a hard fly, and it's caught. And that is the 3rd out, and it'll take us to the 3rd inning. Here with Donovan leading Van Buren 2-1. And again, we thank you guys for coming out and joining us here today for the 2021 Big 3 Athletic Softball Showcase. I'm here with Brody Coop. Moore. I'm so sorry. I'm going to blame it on the fact that it's hot outside. But here with him for the first game. Pretty sure I'm going to be all by my lonesome here in games 2 through 4. They're going to get really, really tired of hearing my voice if they're not already. Again, we thank you, everybody, for coming out. We thank you for thank our sponsors that have made this possible. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. We are not rich. It costs a lot of money, so you help us out greatly. Now, if you're interested in sponsoring, you can always feel free to message any of our Facebook pages. We'll answer you promptly, or message Andy Earls at Baldwin Chevy, and he'll set you right up. And we will go through how to sponsor here, possibly at the conclusion of this game. See, I'm unaware, and I don't know if you know, I'm unaware with how much time, like I know it says there's an hour and a half, but I'm unaware with how much time will actually go by between games, if they're really just going to wait it out or if they're going to speed it up. You know what I mean? Just be like, okay, there's 20 minutes between games, or because, I mean, that right there kind of limits what will limit or not limit what we can talk about.
Right, and it helped that we started about 15 minutes earlier, so we got a head start on today's game. So maybe that will help if we have a game going to extra innings at all today.
Yeah, it's just now 1:20. You're headed into the third inning, so Oh and 1. Sorry about that, guys. I was getting a drink of water. I have a tendency to dehydrate pretty easy due to some health complications, so it's important for me to stay hydrated. There might be a couple more times that you hear me get a drink or something like that. You'll just have to bear with me. I'll try to keep it as limited as possible, as it's 1-1. Brody, you are allowed to talk. You know that, right?
Yes. 2-1 to Sydney Speck.
And that's a ball, 2-1. That whenever the ball got back to the fence, to the backstop earlier, and it rattled the camera, it slanted it. Have you noticed that? If you look at the monitor right here, you can see when he switches to that camera, and he will, I'm sure, in just a second, right there. No, that's not it. That's this camera. But when he switches to the backstop camera is a little slanted now from the foul ball earlier rattling it. She shows bunt. She tries to steal. She will be up. Runner at second base, no outs. Here in the third inning.
That's Sydney Speck's third stolen base of the day already.
I'm going to tell you what, Donovan has been very aggressive
They've
running,
been
running the bases today. Strike three, nice pitch. Nice pitch. She just watched it go by. Those are the pitches you dream about. Fouled back. 1-2. Fouled back into the road, I hope, and not a truck. It's good. And it hit the road. It did not hit a truck. Now, that brings me to something. I'm going to kind of segue myself into a story here for just a second. A couple years ago, back at Summersville, where I'm from, there was a 6th grade baseball team that was really, really good. And they ended up, this kid, who is phenomenal, he's a high school player now and is a phenomenal hitter, fouls a ball back behind behind the backstop, all the way back, and it actually bust his grandma's window, bust her windshield. So she goes and she gets it fixed, and then the next game he does it again. So
the odds of that happening twice is very, very slim.
By the same guy to your own grandma,
right.
And she run through it. Yeah, it'll probably be an error on the first baseman, I'm sure.
Yeah, that would be an error on the first baseman. Runner scores. It's 3-1 Donovan.
That's what aggressive base running will do for you. You see, she was over here. She was at first. She steals second. She steals third. And then all of a sudden, it's an error. It's an error, just the slightest mistake, and she scores, and Donovan has a 2-run lead now. They've been aggressive all day, and it's really paying off for them. And foul tipped. So she will have to retreat to second. Yeah. She'll have to go back to second there. That was a hard foul. Kind of hit off the helmet of the catcher there. Hadley Grasham. Hardliner to second base. And she is safe there. So the runner will score. She's safe at first. And the runner is now up at second. Talk us through how that play went, because I'm not sure. It happened really fast.
Yeah, the second baseman had a slight hiccup there. Threw it to first. Then first baseman threw it home and just threw it over the catcher's head and allowed the runner to advance to second there.
So if you're scoring that, how are you scoring it?
It'd be a base hit because she was fine with that, but then it'd be an error on her for throwing it home and allowing the runner to advance to second.
Our walking, talking human scorecard.
And another stolen base.
And Coach, I had his name.
Coach Jeff Berry.
Coach Jeff Berry, I'm sorry. I know the guy. Like, I know him personally. I couldn't think of his name. Is not very happy. He calls time, and he will head to the mound now to have a visit. Something has to give with these stolen bases. You see Andy running very fast.
Yeah, Donovan already up to 8 stolen bases on the day.
That is insane.
And we're only in the third inning.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, you got to get I know it's tough, but you kind of got to see if you can get a grip on that as quick as possible, because that can get really out of hand.
That's something to watch for if you see Donovan on your schedule later in the year. Know they're going to be running the base paths. They're going to be very aggressive.
It's a foul ball. Oh, we're 1-1, I think. See, let's go to Facebook here. See if we got anybody on looking at us. Anybody on here watching? Here we go. And a foul ball will send the runners back. We'll go to the Alton Sports Network page and look here, see if we got any comments.
They're going to be running the base paths.
So I'm listening to this video, and I can't hear it. I can hear it on the video, but I can't hear it like myself. But I'm going to tell you, you sound a lot like Andy. If I didn't know your name was Brody Moore, I would think it was Andy sent by me. And she starts to throw it down to second, thinks better of it, and she will steal another base.
Yeah, she'll just walk, slightly jog to second.
As that is stolen base number 9. Let's see if we can keep track. I've got a feeling it's about to get a lot higher at this rate. I'm going to tell you, that catcher has probably had her bell rung about 4 times today with foul tips straight to the helmet. That's a pretty thick helmet, but I guarantee you, that doesn't, the vibration, the rattling of that doesn't feel good. And that's a high pop-up, and it's going to get down in the gap between second and center field. And they will have runners at the corners with no outs. In the third inning, it's 1-2, and the umpire says, I need to clean home plate. We're going to try to get some interviews in today with some coaches and athletes. We did that the other night at Summersville. It was very successful. Got a lot of compliments on it. We're going to try to do it today. I think maybe what I ought to do is just interview the greatest athlete of them all sitting next to me. She'll try to steal second. Well, she will just steal second. 10 stolen bases.
Number 10 on the day in the third inning.
I mean, it's getting to the point, and again, I don't say any of this out of sarcasm or 2 runs here. If I was guessing, 5-1 Donovan. And it's a bunt. It will score 1 run. Yeah, a sacrifice bunt and a nice bunt laid down there by number 14, Caden Bond, and she did her job.
Yeah, she did her job there, got the run in, and makes it 6-2.
And I believe the runner stayed at third, but we now have runners at the corners again.
And still, we got one out now. Runners on the corners for
I'll tell you what.
Micah Burton here.
A year ago, I could not have done this commentary, and I'll tell you why. I love baseball, and I've always loved. I started watching my sister's softball games a lot. I've watched more Cardinals baseball this year than I've ever watched in my entire life. I averaged about probably 10, 15 on TV a season, and I've probably watched close to 60 or 70. So, and my love has grown for it. So it's been a fun year. So I feel like last year me compared to this year me, last year I would have sounded like even more of an idiot than I'm sounding like right now. And believe me, there have been times today that I've been like, golly, Austin, what are you saying? And by the way, we have an 11th stolen base. We didn't acknowledge that as, I believe that's Kylie Hoskins stole second. Showed bunt, pulled back, hits a ball, 2-1. Fouled back, 2-2. Hey, I'm going to take the headset off for just a second and tell Andy something. Okay?
Andy. And a strikeout there for Bailey Carson. We'll have Emily Davis stepping to the plate here. Wind up in the pitch. Going to be swing and a miss, strike one to Emily Davis.
I'm back. Our count is 1
1-1.
and 1. The scoreboard says 1 and 3. No, that's the score. What am I doing? That's a hard hit ball. Here we go. She rounds first. 2 runs will score. She will hold up at second for a 2 RBI double. And Donovan is up 8-1 now, and they are pouring it on. They're getting just about whatever they want with stolen bases. She probably could have went third right there, but opted she just go ahead and stay home. Or go ahead and stay at second. Again, I can't talk. And that's also hit up. She has it. She does. For the third out, and that will send us to the bottom of the third inning. It's been all Donovan early on. And, guys, stolen base after stolen base after stolen base. And I'm going to tell you, if you're Van Buren, the game's not over. Baseball, softball are weird sports. Crazy things happen, but I'm going to tell you, that's got to be your number one focus. Has got to be to stop those stolen bases because they're happening all the time.
Yeah, 11 stolen bases in 3 innings is, something unheard of, really. But there's just been no attempt to even try to throw anyone out.
Well, here you see Donovan keys to the game, put the ball in play, aggressive on base pass, and throw strikes. I'm going to tell you, they've done all 3 of those and done them very well. They struck out the side the last inning, so they're doing all those. Thank you, Andy, for putting those up. Van Buren, and you see, they're throwing strikes. I mean, they're allowing them to put the ball in play. But the thing is they've had quite a few errors,
yes,
and they're allowing a lot of stolen bases. So again, thank you to Andy for getting us those. We appreciate it. We appreciate him. So as we prepare now for the bottom of the third inning here in this first game of 4 games between the Van Buren Lady Dogs and the Donovan Donettes. As hot as I am, I guarantee you this umpire looking at me is a lot hotter. Ball high, 1-0. One. The count here. And it's 1-2. Brody, that last half inning was 20 minutes long.
Yeah, we might go a little over on some of these games if we have some half innings last that long each game today.
So if I'm not mistaken, the mercy rule is 10 after 4, 15 after 3, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Here in these are 7-inning softball games. So there's been some confusion and a hard liner to the left fielder. She doesn't quite get there, and it's a single there for number 15, Ella Wilbanks, and that was a hard hit base or softball. Fouled back onto the road. And that's another hard hit ball. Ella Wilbanks will go to second. She will advance to second. A single there for number 3, Olivia Brown. And that will bring Scarlett Alcorn, the pitcher, to the plate. Number 20, whoa. Fouled back. One. And that's also fouled back, and it's 0-2. Runners at first and second, no outs. It's 8-1 in favor of the Donovan Donettes. Here in the bottom of the third inning. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, all of them today, for sponsoring us and making this possible. We'd like to thank East Carter High School for allowing us to come here and do this. We were talking, again, we work for Van Buren, Summersville, Corning, and Alton. We were talking about, where can we get some of these games, because we got 3 schools in Missouri. We got 1 school in Arkansas. So whenever we found out that Alton and Van Buren were both going to be playing today, we thought, let's take advantage of it. We called East Carter up. I'm pretty sure there was no question asked. They said, if you'll get all the games, you can get games. So that's exactly what we're going to do, which actually Alton or Van Buren plays in all of them. So we're here. We're happy to be here today at East Carter for, once again, the Big 3 Athletics Softball Showcase. And we have 4 games, and this is game 1 of 4, Van Buren versus Donovan, and Donovan leads at 8-1 in the top of the 4th inning. Red Line Media question of the day: what is your biggest sports pet peeve? I'll tell you what mine is: fans. Fans, that's mine.
That's a good one to have. That's a great one to have.
Fans, and then people that don't know what they're talking about, but they think they do.
That's another big one. That's a good one. I like those.
What about you?
I like both of those.
What about yours?
I would say probably pretty much in line with yours. I mean, I don't want to say too much, but fans are a big issue of mine with sports in general.
So, Brody, what's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is basketball.
Mine too. I've been a basketball nut since I knew what basketball was. I remember going to games being 7, 8 years old.
Right.
Loving them. Loving basketball games. I like baseball and softball. And I enjoy, I've really started, since my sister has gotten older and she plays in high school, I've really enjoyed watching her volleyball games too. I actually have an older sister that played as well. That was kind of the start of it, but I've really, really enjoyed watching my sister play volleyball. And a strike there right down the middle. Just looked at, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled back. That's hit up in the air. That will get down. That will be an error there on Ella Wilbanks. That may not be Ella Wilbanks though. Second base.
Addison Lewis.
Addison Lewis. Sorry, Ella. It was an accident. And she will steal again, and nobody is covering. And that's 12 stolen bases, and at some point, I mean, you're kind of doing it to yourself.
Correct. Yeah, they're just letting them dominate the base paths, and just like we mentioned earlier, if you're playing Donovan, they know how to put down bunts. They run, speed and contact team all the way around.
They've had a couple that they just belted, and another stolen base, 13, and she's gonna trip. We hope she's okay there. Just maybe a little embarrassed, but we hope she's okay as far as, not hurting. She doesn't seem to be. She seems to be okay. But stolen base number 13. And it's caught. She tags up, and she scores, and it's 9-1. I'll tell you, though, you said speed and contact. We've seen them put it in the outfield a few times, too. They can hit the ball. This is a really, really solid Donovan team, that I don't know that I'd want to see if I on my schedule.
Yeah, from the top of the line to the bottom of the lineup, they've got a little bit of everything. That's a combination of speed, contact, and a little bit of power.
And swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, 1 out. 0-1. And hit hard on the ground. And she's out on a 1-3 play there. Fouled back and hits the post. Hits like the pillar, post, whatever you want to call it. That's also fouled back. Please don't hit my car. Onto the road. Swing and a miss, and that will end the top half of the 4th inning. Is it supposed to rain?
No. You just don't have no lights.
Oh. It's not good.
I only do here, and I go baseball over there. Then we got lights over there.
So what are you going to do if it was to get dark?
They call it. They have to.
Because it's getting dark earlier than... I was talking to the umpire, and then I look over, and I'm trying to, like, comb my hair, or, like, get the sweat out of my hair, and I look over, and everybody in the Facebook world can see what I'm doing, and that's always nice. Now, I did just get word from the ump that they're going to try to kind of do about 10 minutes in between games to keep it on schedule because they don't have lights here. So once it gets dark, softball's over.
I think they can get at least the first 3 in that.
I'll tell you. Originally, it was supposed to rain today. Fouled back. And it's 1-2. Yeah, if that cloud could hover over for a little while.
That would be pretty nice.
About 4 hours. But here in about 2 months, it'll be dark at about 6:30. So,
yeah.
strike there, 1-2. And fouled back. It's hit up and drops it in the infield there. Runners will advance.
This is what happened exactly in the last inning. Van Buren got 2 runners on, and then Sydney Speck got 3 straight outs. So.
Will history repeat itself? Dun, dun, dun.
And I know Andy's used to saying Sydney Speck's name for a different sport, as in basketball, as she is one of the best 3-point shooters in the area, and that's going to be a base hit up the middle. It should score 1.
It will score 1. And we'll have runners at the corners. Andy done Donovan games?
Yeah, when Donovan played Twin Rivers last year, he done a couple of games of Donovan. Then when Donovan went up there for that Van Buren Classic at the beginning of the year, they have a girls tournament up there, and he's seen this Donovan team play a couple of times, basketball wise, and let me tell you, she's a force outside the arc.
Yeah, I know he did the Lady Royals Classic over there at Twin Rivers. A routine play will score 1 runner and advance the other to third. However, it will provide out number 2. Ball on the ground there, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That ball is hit hard. Will she get to it? She does. Corrals it in. And a solid play by the left fielder there to bring that ball in. She had to go a little ways. Here's you're seeing it again on the replay. She brought it in. And it is 9-3 now, headed to the bottom of the 5th inning. In the Big 3 Athletics Softball Showcase first game of the day, the Donovan Donettes and the Van Buren Lady Dogs. And he again brings it back to me and Brody. Well, Brody, we're about 5 innings into this thing. We got about a lot left. You're going to run off, but any games, that you see on the schedule intrigue you for today?
Yeah, probably the last game. Alton's going to take on Twin Rivers. Alton's a little bit more experienced. Twin Rivers got a little youth this year at the freshman level. They'll have a couple freshman starters out there this year, but they should be pretty good, solid team this year. But Alton's bringing a lot of experience back, so that'd probably be one of your topper games today. And another one when Neelyville plays later today, right after this against Alton. Neelyville might be one of the best teams in the area to beat, really, from top to bottom. Kind of like we talked with Donovan, but Neelyville is about the same way, top to bottom.
There's two. Picture. There's 2 pictures. Alton and Neelyville, huh?
Yeah, we did have softball district assignments come out today, so everyone knows what district they're in now after today.
Hey, did you mean as far as getting them in?
Just to notice the class difference, Donovan's Class 3 District 1 this year for softball, and Van Buren's Class 1 District 1. So big difference there in size of school there.
I'll tell you what, Donovan, for the region they're in, they play games like close to Summersville. Like they play in the Mountain View tournament sometimes.
Yeah, they go west a lot up there. They've done that for years,
yeah,
I believe. Won a district title.
He did not.
He did. He lost that district title.
He did. Actually, they didn't play for it that year. They were beaten by a South Iron team that year.
Oh, he ran into those good South Iron teams that come out every year. It seems like for basketball.
That play right there would have been a double probably in the first couple innings. So Van Buren is starting to clean it up. They're just going to have to see if they can get their bats to wake up here in the final couple innings. Here now there is an hour and a half time limit. It's 2:00. So that is also something to watch if you're Van Buren. Actually, truthfully, I believe we probably are approaching that. Because we got started a few minutes early. So
yeah, we're probably about, I would say, 20 minutes away from that, maybe.
Just something to think about if you're Van Buren. Maybe trying to, and I know you only have so much control, but try to speed it up a little bit. You want to get quick outs. We did a baseball tournament up there in Springfield.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched any of that, but did you know that not one of those games was ended at the time limit? They were all either mercy rules or they went the full 7 innings. But that was a fun tournament. That right there, that's the difference. In the first couple innings,
those were plays that wasn't being made, routine plays that you should be making,
And here we are now, and it's the bottom of the 5th inning. Van Buren will have to get something going kind of quick, as we're down probably, like we said, under the 20-minute mark for this, as the umpires are meeting up, and they've got their phones out. So I'm going to say that's probably what they're discussing here, is the time limit, how much time is left, and some times you'll have rules where you can't start an inning if there's under this much time left. So we'll see if that comes into play. But either way, if you're Van Buren, you've woke up on the defensive side. Now you've got to get your bats to wake up, and you got to get hot quick. Because regardless if it's the run rule or it's 7 innings, it's coming up on you quick. Or not the run rule, the time rule, or 7 innings. It's coming up on you pretty quick.
That's something Van Buren can learn from this game today is, for that second game they got later on in the slate is they're capitalizing now on their fielding mistakes they were having early in the game.
We have a plane or something flying over top of us. So I'm going to have to duct tape my paper down. Hey. Hang on.
So immediately, as soon as the game's over, don't even recap the game. Just immediately go to do the Alton sponsor video. All right, immediately. Yeah, give me the signal so because I can't. We've got those communication sets. I guess I could bring them out.
Well, I mean, is it going to do me any good anyway? I got this on.
No, for me, I can sit it right here and I can hear everything you're saying. Okay. So there's no segue signal-wise. Or I got an audible then. Our camera behind home is overheated, so.
That's well.
So now I'm having to man a camera too when it's hitting the outfield, which is a nightmare. So keep me on the loop on these base paths and stuff and outs because I'm struggling over here. If I'm wrong on that scoreboard looking at it.
I am back here. I had to have a word with my boss. He is the boss.
And we do have a pitching change for Donovan. Grayson Kirby's going to take over on the mound for Sydney Speck.
Strike there. Thrown right in there. Two, 1. Hit up in the air. That will get down.
Ooh, took a
It's going to
awkward
get through.
bounce.
She's going to try to take home.
Going to be an RBI triple there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That just took an awkward bounce to the outfield.
Nine to 4 Van Buren. Or 9-4 Donovan. Van Buren trying to battle back. Ball outside there, 2-2, or 1-2. Strike 3. We're here now, headed to the 6th inning. Donovan and Van Buren. Donovan leads it 9-5. As it kind of looked like Donovan was going to pull away and like run away with it. Van Buren's defense woke up, and in turn their bats woke up, and now all of a sudden, they're within striking distance here.
Yeah, just if they're going to run out of time here is the big question here for Van Buren.
Yeah, that's going to be a big thing because, we have to be. We started early, so we have to be getting kind of low on time as far as the 90-minute time limit, and that's a big thing. That's that can really turn into a big difference maker. This is actually, I just got word, this is the last inning of this game, so regardless of the score, this will be it.
Yeah, Van Buren will have a shot in the bottom of the 6th. They'll have a shot at it, so they can't try to keep Donovan at 9 runs here in the top of the 6th and try to add on here in the bottom of the 6th.
You're 0-1. I believe actually that's 0-2 now. You're 1-2 the count. We'll stay 1-2 after a foul ball. And a foul ball. It is 3-2. It's a full count. And she lays a bunt down. Did she catch that? Yes, she did.
Yes, she has made the out. Advances the runner to 2nd and 3rd.
And a strike. Man, that thing is hit hard. Will she get it? She does. And the runner tags up. The runner scores. It's 10-5. The runner at second will stay put. Fouled back there, 0-1. And a throw down to third base.
And they finally threw someone out. Finally. So with this being the last inning, it's going to be if we're right, that's 14 stolen bases for Donovan on the day. They'll move them fourth all time for a state record.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, the state record is 21 in a game. Then there's two teams tied for 17. So that put Donovan fourth if that holds up.
Somebody call Misha. Tell him. We have some record makers in the house. Well, close. I mean, that's pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah, and if you're going to steal 10 to 15 bases a game, like we said, this is going to be a team you don't want to see on your schedule, or you're a little bit. You got to know what they do on the base paths if you see them.
Yeah. Van Buren will need to rally here to win this game. Up next is Alton versus Neely Bill, and Brody was talking a little while ago about how Neely Bill is really good.
Yeah, they're going to have a couple freshman starters out there, which is kind of quite impressive. And they're going to be a force to be reckoned with the next few years for softball for sure. We all know about Neelyville's Lady Tigers basketball program and how successful it's been. Well, softball's about to head that same direction the next few years at Neelyville.
High pitch taken for ball one. Two-0. 3-0, I'm sorry. And that will be a walk, a leadoff walk. And it's an 0-1 count. Oh, 2. Strike 3.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
close play at second. Ultimately safe. Put the runner in scoring position.
Oh. And 1. Oh, wow, she overthrew it, and the runner's going to score here now. No, she's not. Man, that looked like a surefire score. Okay, so now they're saying the run scored.
I'm going to say the catcher blocked the plate and didn't allow a path for the runner to slide in, so they reversed the call. She is now safe. That's a big run there for Van Buren.
Ball taken low, 1-0. Two and 1 the count. And it's 2-2. And it's 3-2. Full count. With 1 out, it's 10-6. It's hit in the air. It's going to get down. Two 0 is the count here. Runner at first. Man, we're getting to that point that sun is hitting us right in the face.
You just had to talk about it.
Huh?
You just had to talk about it.
Hey, it worked.
It worked. It did.
Never mind.
It worked for 3 seconds.
Yep. At this rate, there is no way we're getting all 4 games in today. Not a chance.
No, that last game's going to be tough for sure now because we're back to – this next game's supposed to start at, what, 2:30?
Yep. Runners at the corners now with 1 out. After an error on the shortstop. We are going to go straight into a sponsor video at the end of this game, by the way. That way we can give thanks to all of our our Alton Sports Network sponsors.
We start off the game pitching.
So how dark do they allow it to get before they call it? 1-1 there in the count.
I'm not real sure. I mean,
you can't let it get pitch black outside.
right.
Because then it gets dangerous. You can't see the pitch, can't see the ball if it's hit. 1-2. I'll be really honest. I don't want to be putting all this stuff up in the dark either.
Yeah.
Strike 3. And that'll do it. Donovan over Neelyville.
Van Buren.
Over Van Buren. Neelyville sitting right beside me. All right, guys, next game's going to be Alton and Neelyville here. We're going to take you to a sponsor video. Here, I'm going to go ahead and – oh, well, actually, I guess – well, we'll thank Brody for coming over here today. Appreciate his time. And Andy's going to take us to a sponsor video here in just a second. It's good working with you, my man.
Welcome to Alton Sports Network Live. Andy Earls here, your owner-operator. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for all the support. This is year 2 of Alton Sports Network, and we're excited to bring it to you week in and week out. We also want to say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors that you're about to see and hear in this ad video, and we'll be right back with live game action shortly, and we hope you enjoy this live production. Their great hospitality in our first year at Alton Sports Network. Locally owned and proud to be your hometown bank. 2 convenient locations with Alton Bank in Alton, Missouri, and Bank of Birch Tree in Birch Tree, Missouri. Let their friendly, professional, and knowledgeable staff help you in your business with all your banking needs. Contact the Alton branch at 417-778-7211. Alton Bank and Bank of Birch Tree. Worth changing banks for. You will find a warm welcome at Shepherd's View. When you need that transition, this is your one-stop shop for all things decals. Monograms of all sizes, colors, and designs, fridge magnets, car decals, and anything else you can imagine decal-wise. Owner Hannah Eddy has great customer service and is eager to get going on your next decal project. Find them on Facebook and send them a message with your ideas, wants, and needs for drop-dead decals. But I'm not here bringing you the Alton Sports Network live streams. I'm working at Baldwin. Alton Sports Network is a Redline Media Lines company. Redline also operates the award-winning Corning Sports Report, Arkansas's #1 viewed high school sports streaming company, Dogpack Media, and our beloved Alton Sports Network. New to this season for Redline is the addition of Summersville Wildcats Live. If you or your high school would like information from Redline about live streaming an event near you, simply reach out to myself, Andy Earls, at 501-413-9715. Redline, connect the world. Subscribe to Austin Bradley's College Basketball Insider channel on YouTube. Austin and his passion and knowledge of college basketball shine through on this channel week in and week out. Weekly posts, bracket breakdowns, and much more analysis from Austin can be seen and even discussed on this channel by commenting with Austin on the chat feature each week. college basketball insider with Austin Bradley. Don't forget that select Alton Sports Network live streams will be seen on our Redline Media Alliance YouTube channel this season. Watch on your big screen from the comfort of your home with the smart TV and the YouTube app. Added advantage over Facebook, like pausing and rewinding live events. Make sure to subscribe to our Redline Media Alliance YouTube channel. Let's go Comets. As we record this ad, our Facebook page is up to nearly a whopping 1,500 followers in less than 1 full year. That is incredible considering the population in the Alton city limits, and we sincerely appreciate our loyal fan support of not only us, but these hard-working Comet and Luddy Comet athletes. Our streams have been seen by many scouts and college coaches, so let's keep this momentum going into our second year at ASN. Help us share these feeds and make sure to like and follow us. Let's go Comets. Hey, it's never too late to become a sponsor here with us at Alton Sports Network. When you sponsor us, you aren't just supporting the people who support Alton Athletics, you're supporting these young men and women who work so hard and represent the Comets in a manner that we can all be proud of. If you have questions about becoming a sponsor, please feel free to contact us on our Facebook or reach out to owner-operator Andy Earls at 501-413-9715. Let's go Comets. Thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors from all of us at Alton Sports Network. And thank you to viewers for sticking with us through our sponsored video. Your live production will be back shortly.
And we are back here live from Elsinore, Missouri, here in East Carter at the campus of East Carter High School for the Big 3 Athletics Softball Showcase. Quadruple header.
Yeah.
4. Austin, you going to be able to make it for 3 more?
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys for tuning in with us. Hey, do us a favor, though. Share that feed. And you're really not doing it for us. You're doing it for these kids. Let's get them seen, get them some exposure. That's the whole point of this. A lot of college scouts, coaches see these feeds, so please hit that share button if you don't mind. Tag some people maybe. We've got game number 2. Congratulations to the Donettes. I used to say Lady Donettes. They said, well, it's kind of redundant. So
Yeah.
So I got in trouble for that many times, and they've corrected me enough to where I've actually learned. You slap my hand enough, and I won't reach in that cookie jar. So congratulations to Donovan Donettes. They won over Van Buren. I believe it was 10-6. And we've got Neely Bill and Alton here next. So all of our Alton folks at Alton Sports Network, we appreciate you tuning in with us. Tag some people. We are just simply waiting for these young ladies to get warmed up, for the umpires to get back from the concession, the shade, wherever they may be at, because it is hot with a capital H. It's not even H-O-T, it's H-A-W-W-W-W-T. Hot.
It's very hot out here.
Very hot. Hey, let us know where you're tuning in from, guys. We'd appreciate that, too. We'd love to see all the different states represented, and, of course, even the countries around the globe. Austin, you had Brody Moore there with you, and that's a lot of fun when you got a little cohort, a little partner in crime when you're commentating. In these next 3 games, you're going to be flying solo.
I told Brody, I said, by the end of the day, they're going to be so tired of hearing me run my mouth.
Hey, you are the voice of the people right now, the voice of reason.
Something like that.
That's right.
I'm the voice of something.
Yeah. We'll get you out here to the action out there, the warming up action. It's always tough, those fungo bat infield practice hitters, man. You don't want to hit it too hard. You don't want to hit too soft. Just right. And that young lady there for Neelyville's doing a fantastic job. We really want to say thank you to Big 3 Athletics as well. Big 3 Athletics is the one that is putting this all on. They're sponsoring this event, and it's a cool place to come watch some softball, especially if you're in the outfield. You can essentially – I don't know if you can see that from that camera. You probably can't see it from that one, but let's see if we can get a camera to where you can see it from. On the outfield out there, it actually goes up. It's not level, in other words. So if you look out there, you can't really see it, but from center to left center, you could essentially go up there and put you down a blanket and watch the game up there from the outfield. Pretty neat little place there, so I like it. Open area here with the dugouts, which is good for us when we're streaming. So we like that. The lower fences, instead of those big whatever it is, 6-foot fence, you've got more of the 4-foot fence, maybe 3.5 foot, and that's good for our cameras too. So we really like streaming from here. We hoping that we're getting 4 games in, because it's. I'm looking out here, Austin. I don't see any lights out here.
There's not any lights out here. That's there's none. That was one of those things they talked about there at the beginning. Whenever we kind of got here, we were like, okay, this last game's not supposed to start at 30. Well, here's the thing, Andy. With no lights, it's getting dark at about 8 o'clock now.
Yeah, so if you got games, and again, I think we're on an hour and a half. Is that right, an hour and a half time limit?
Yeah.
I understand that. But if you get a close game late, though, and you start that inning, who knows how long you're going to be in that inning. So it'll be very, very interesting. If you can't see it, and I'm in trouble. So that's when I would start to call it. So, again, guys, we're here live in Elsinore, Missouri at the campus of East Carter High School. And we appreciate everybody for tuning in. We appreciate all of our sponsors. We ran the Dog Pack sponsors the first game before the Van Buren game. We just ran the Alton sponsors, the Alton Sports Network sponsors. Did you see that, Austin?
No.
Sorry, guys, we're laughing because these ladies over here, these Lady Tigers, they're dodging softballs coming in from the outfield there. Hey, we're excited to bring this to you, though. We really are. We hope you can hear it good at home. We hope you can see it good at home. Have we been doing a little social media engagement?
We tried. Nobody will comment.
Okay, well, let's get some comments out.
See what we can get here. Charlie Wilbank says, I'm watching. That was about an hour ago. I apologize. We didn't get to you. Let's go over to the Dog Pack Media page. That is who was playing last game. So the keys to the game for Neelyville is smart base running, put the ball in play, and throw strikes. And from what Brody was telling me earlier, Neelyville is very good at all of those things. So we will see. We'll see kind of what happens. Alton's keys to the game are get off to a fast start, stay confident, and limit errors. And we'll see. I mean, obviously both of those things very important. As it looks like we are going to Neelyville will be home today on the scoreboard, so Alton will get to take their swings first. Neelyville's home. Oh, man. Like Andy said, it is a warm one today. I'm going to turn this a little toward me. The Neelyville Lady Tigers and the Alton Lady Comets. Game 2 of 4, potentially 4, here in East Carter, Elsinore, Missouri. And a hard liner by the Alton Comets to start the game. Goodness gracious. That thing was a freaking bullet off the bat. And a miss. Okay, we are back here. Sorry about that. It kind of dropped down for a second. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Strike 3 looking, and it's the first out as she sits her down with a strike. And a hard liner into the gap between second and short. And Alton will strike first, scoring 1-0 off an RBI single. And it's fouled back onto the highway. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 2. And she hits a ground ball to second. Will she beat it out? She will not. And that'll take us to the bottom of the first.
Alton leads at 1-0 after they strike first early.
So we're here, this is game 2 of 4. They don't have any lights, so we'll wait. We're going to see, I guess, kind of how the rest of the day plays out, how quick these games go by. Obviously, if these games go by really quick, then, then we're going to get through all 3 of them. If these games start to take a long time, we started the second game early. It's already 3 o'clock. This game was supposed to start at 2:30. And it started at about, I'd say 2:45, 2:50, about 30 minutes late. So, the time based on the time limit, it's going to be about 4:30 or so, or about 4:20 when this game gets over. Then you take into account. Then you take into account, warm-ups and things like that. It's going to be tough. And a base hit there by Neely Bill to lead off their side of the inning. And from what Brody told me, Neely Bill is going to do a lot of that. And she lays down a bunt. Will she get there? They throw her out. And Neelyville, it looks like, is going to score, and they are. Off some a wild sequence of events. They've tied the game at 1 apiece. But they also got the out. So a hard liner, it's going to get through. And she will reach first on a single. That one's hit up in the air. It's going to go out of play. It's a foul ball. 1-1, 1 out, and 1 on. The score is 1-1, and we are in the first inning. It's all ones everywhere all the time. And that is a hard hit ball. That was hit hard. It gets through. It's going to go all the way to the fence. It's gonna bring a run in. It's going to be an RBI double, and Neelyville is going to go up 2-1. And that ball was crushed. And that is another one that is hit hard. And that's going to bring a runner in. And it's also going to be maybe a double we'll see here, and it's a stand-up double. It's 3-1, and I'm going to tell you, Neelyville is so far, what I've seen is every bit of what Brody was saying they were. They are good. They push out of the box. They hit the ball really hard, too. Let's be honest. They hit the ball hard. And that is down the third base line. She got it, but it will advance the runner to third there. A sacrifice there will advance the runner to third. And Neelyville so far on the offensive end has taken advantage of absolutely everything. Ball taken high, and it's 2-0. Ball taken high again, it's 3-0. And that's low, and she will walk the batter. And we have runners at the corners. So they call her safe. The runner advances, or the runner comes home to make it 4-1. The runner on first steals, advances to second now. And that's a hard hit ball. That's going to get down too. And it's 5-1 now. And it will be a stand-up single. It's 5-1. And she shows bunt again and doesn't. I think she's trying to bunt and run, but that's an interesting approach. There's to end the first inning. We are here now. It's 5-1 in favor of Neely Bill. Redline Media question of the day: what is your biggest sports pet peeve? I said earlier that mine is fans and people that don't know what they're talking about, but they think they do. Those are easily the two that bug me the most. And boy, do they really bug me. It is 1-1 now. Fouled back, 1-2. Or 2-1. Nope, 1-2. I said it right the first time. You guys are going to think I don't know what I'm talking about. And a swing and a miss. Yeah, that's strike three. Strike two after a swing and a miss. And ball taken high for ball one. 1-2. And strike three. She got her. Strike one, swing and a miss. And popped up, and it's caught. 3 unassisted. And we will head to the bottom of the second.
Which I just missed my last call. Yeah, there's no lights here. I did a jamboree here last night. It was about 7:35. They might. I mean. Okay.
Game 2 of 4. Game 2 of potentially 4. And ball taken high, 2-0. And foul tipped. 2-1. And that ball is hit hard. And that ball could be a double, maybe a triple. That ball will be a triple, I guarantee you. And a stand-up triple. With no outs here. And she bunts it down. Will she get there? She might just beat it out. And she'll beat it out. And the run will score, and it's 6-1 with no outs. Ooh. And a foul ball into the fence. 1-1. Man, that ball was hit hard. Oh, thank you so much. And that gets through. And she's going to try to take third, and she does take third. A big thank you to the wonderful people here in East Carter bringing me some food. That's greatly appreciated. The pitch, and she takes second. No outs. Runners at second and third. Bottom of the second, 6-1 Neely Bill. Hard hit ball. That's down in fair territory. That will score 2 runs. It's 8-1. In favor of the Neelyville Lady Tigers, and they continue to just pour it on here in the second inning. The game one final, as you see there, Van Buren 10 to, or not Van Buren, Donovan 10 to Van Buren 6. And that's 1-1. A good pitch there. Ball taken high, and it's 2-1. And that is low, and it's 3-1. And they will try to throw down, and they're going to call her safe there. Hard hit ball through the middle. A run will score. And it's a stand-up single. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-1 Neelyville with 0 outs. And a courtesy runner will step on for Neelyville. That's hit up in the air. Will they get to it, or will it be foul? Foul ball, but just barely foul ball. And that is a hard hit ball. But it's hit foul. And it's inside. 2-2. 2-2 the count. Runner on first, no outs. 9-1 Neelyville. Fouled up, fouled back onto the road, and it's still 2-2. Fouled back again. Ball hit into the gap, could be 2, and it won't even be 1. That's an error on the shortstop. Oh man, that is not a good break for the Alton Comets. It's 1-0. Uh, 2-0. And it's 2-1. And 3-1 there. Ball taken low. Got a little bit of a breeze. Suns went under a cloud, or went over, or behind a cloud for a little bit. And it's 3-2 full count. Can Alton get their much needed first out? So they will get the lead runner out. Ball taken high. It's 1-0. That ball is crushed. That ball is hit hard. And it will score a run, maybe 2 runs. It will score a run. It's 10-1. Runners at second and third. Two-0 here. Runners at second and third. And she lays a bunt down. It'll be called foul, 2-1. Three one. And they will load the bases. They will load the bases here. And Coach Gastineau will head to the mound for a talk. Hard hit ball, and it's going to get down. And they scored 2 runs to make it 12-1. And they will load the bases again. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. I know she missed a bunt. Oh, it hit her? Okay, I'm being told that it hit her. I didn't see that part, but they will load the bases again. And it's hit down the first baseline. Can they get her? They do. Runners advance to second to third, and a run will score to make it 13-1 in favor of the Neelyville Lady Tigers, with runners at second and third. One.